Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris the High Guy Jacobs, and today we look at Doomsday Last Survivors, one of their best reoccurring events that you're going to find to date, in my opinion anyway, and it's called the Back Alley Doctor. Now, many people will tell you this is a stamina dump, and they are correct. If you remember my stamina video, this is one of those events that I told you to save stamina for, because as you can see, once you reach the top class S ranking, you can be earning up to 12 random frags, 12 of your legendary hero fragments. And if you know this game well, you'll know that hero fragments don't come cheap, and so having an event that recurs that gives you 12 every single time is a pretty good one to look forward to. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to read through the list of their instructions that they've given out, their rulings of the detailed instructions, and then I'll tell you what it actually means, because it's worded a little bit differently, and so it's a little complex to understand. There is some nuance to this level, or to this event, to make it worth the stamina, but I'll hopefully by the end of this video, you'll understand and be more prepared to take advantage of this event when it comes around, for all of the rewards that you can get for the amount of stamina that it costs, okay? So first and foremost, let's go through the first one. So as it says, there are a total of 5 quest difficulties ranging from rank D to rank S. The higher the quest difficulty, the better the rewards. You may accept a quest on any difficulty, but you cannot switch difficulties once you accept the quest. Defeat prowlers to collect the samples required. You receive bonus rewards when you defeat a mutant prowler. Number 3, only the quest owner can directly attack or launch a rally attack against the prowlers. If you cannot defeat the prowler, you can use a dose of vaccine to request help from your alliance. Your request will turn into an alliance quest, and all allies who accept your request can join your rally attack. You can still attack a prowler alone after you request for help. You can't accept rally enforcements once your rally squad is deployed. Number 5, you'll be given a small number of vaccines when you accept a request. You may receive additional vaccines when you help your allies. All unused vaccines will expire when the event ends. Number 6, collect all required tissue samples before the event ends to collect your reward immediately. You'll only receive a portion of your rewards if you fail to collect all required tissue samples by the end of the event. Number 7, you can enter Alliance Pursuit from the event interface to check details about the Corpse Rippers. Corpse Rippers can only be summoned when your alliance meets the requirements. Different Corpse Rippers have different skills. Work together with your alliance members to take them down. Players who participate in Alliance Pursuit will receive rewards once the Corpse Ripper is killed, as long as they have dealt damage to it. So those are the rules that they give us, but once I explain them to you how the event actually plays, you'll see that it's worded a little weird. Now, first off, yes, they are correct. You have 5 original difficulties to choose from. Rank D to rank S, and the higher that you do get, obviously the higher that quest difficulty you select, the better your rewards. Rank S, for example, has upwards, like we saw, of 12 legendary fragments. Now here it says you may accept a quest on any difficulty, but you cannot switch difficulties once you accept the quest. What this means is, when the event first starts, you select a difficulty. You can only select a difficulty one time, and you have to complete the entire event under that difficulty. So it's not like when you accept a quest as in rallying someone else's prowlers. This is when you first start the event, you choose a rank difficulty, and you have to complete the event in that rank difficulty. This means that you can't change it later. You can't start with rank A and then decide you're doing better and you want to do rank S, okay? It says defeat prowlers to collect samples required. This basically says defeat prowlers to collect samples required basically means you have to beat the level. There's 40 individual levels that you have to get through in order to get max rewards, and this basically says you just have to beat them. It says you receive bonus rewards when you defeat a mutant prowler. What this means, like I mentioned, there's 40 levels. Every 5 levels is a mutant prowler, and you'll get bonus rewards for beating every 5 levels. Okay? Now here's where it starts to get a little wonky. It says only the quest owner can directly attack or launch a rally attack against the prowlers. When you first summon your zombie, you're only allowed to attack it yourself or start a rally against it yourself. But you're also allowed to use a vaccine, like it says here. If you can't defeat the prowler, you can use a dose of vaccine to request help from your alliance. When you use a vaccine, this allows your zombie that you summon to be targeted by a rally that someone else starts. Okay? So when it says you will turn into an alliance quest and all allies who accept your request can join your rally attack, you're not the one starting the rally. Somebody else is targeting your rally or targeting your prowler with their rally. Okay? And that means anybody else can join in those rallies to target your prowlers. It's not like you're starting a rally and they're joining you. That's where it gets a little wonky in the wording. Okay? When you use a vaccine, your prowler will now be able to be targeted by other players wanting to start a rally. So they will start a rally targeting your prowler. Okay? Now you can still attack your prowler alone after you request for help. So for example, if you send a request, there's only 30 minutes that they have to kill that prowler, right? The prowler only spawns for 30 minutes. And if, for example, nobody ends up rallying maybe you're in a less active alliance and nobody ends up rallying your prowler, you can still attack it yourself. Okay, it doesn't lock it off to you. So this is number 3 is where it starts to get a little weird, like we mentioned. The basic concept is this: you summon the zombie, and if you can't beat it yourself, right? So if you send out a march and it doesn't work, you send out 3 marches and it doesn't work. What you could do is you can use a vaccine and someone else can rally it for you. Okay? You can't accept reinforcements once your rally squad is deployed. This simply means you cannot refresh your march in the rally to continue the rally going, to re-strengthen it. It's got the strength that it's got, and that is what it is. Okay, so you just have to make sure you beat the level with the rally squad as it is deployed. Number 5, you'll be given a small number of vaccines when you accept the request. This part, number 5, is a little bit misworded as well. It says you'll be given a small number of vaccines when you accept the request, and you may receive additional vaccines when you help your allies. What this actually means is you'll be given a small number of vaccines when you first select your rank difficulty. Okay? You'll start with 5 vaccines. I believe it's 5. It might be 3, but I think it's 5. Okay, so you'll start with those. It's not like every time you join a rally, you'll get another one. This is simply when you first start the event, they give you a couple to start with. Okay, now you may receive additional vaccines when you help your allies. So when you join a rally, you have a chance to earn a vaccine as a reward. Okay, but this is only when you join rallies that are not targeting your prowlers. Okay, if you join a rally that is targeting the prowler that you summoned, you don't earn any rewards for that march. Okay, if you join a rally that targets someone else's prowler, you will earn bonus rewards for being a part of that march. Okay, being a part of that rally. So this is where it starts to get a little complex and where they don't really teach you the nuance. Basically, what you're looking at doing is summoning your zombie, using a vaccine, so summoning your prowler, using a vaccine so that your alliance can rally your prowler, and then your job is to join as many rallies as you can, targeting other players' prowlers. Okay? Now, why is that important? Well, because you earn bonus rewards, not just for when you defeat every 5 levels, and not just when you complete the 40 levels in total, but you earn rewards for being a part of a rally that targets another player's prowler. And these rewards are great for resources, gems, stamina. I mean, like a ton of different things, a ton of different rewards. And they're good. Like sometimes you'll get 1.5 million certain rewards for resources, pardon me. So just for the cost of your stamina, which is for most players free, and if you're a free-to-play player, this is a great place for you to actually stock up on things. That's where you're going to want to use your stamina. You summon your zombie, use a vaccine so that your alliance can target it, and then join as many other zombie rallies as you can that are not targeting your prowlers. Okay? Now, it says collect all required tissue samples before the event ends to collect your reward immediately. This simply means if you beat all 40 levels before the event ends, you'll earn your rewards at the right when you defeat your 40 levels. So if you defeat it all on the first day, for example, you don't have to wait till the end of the event to get your rewards. You'll get them right away. If you only defeat, let's say 38 out of the 40 levels, you'll only get a portion of those overall rewards, which I'll show you the scaling chart as it goes down. Okay? The last ones here are just simply talking about the zombie bosses and basically how those work. let's just take a look at number 9 here, where it says players who participate in the Alliance Pursuit. So players who participate in killing the zombie bosses will receive rewards once the zombie boss is killed, as long as they've dealt damage to it. You don't have to be alive when the zombie dies. You just have to have hit it in order to earn rewards. Okay? Now, what I mean by that for the zombie bosses, if you go here to the Back Alley Doctor request up here in the Alliance Pursuit, there's 5 levels of zombie bosses that each have a drop chance, which include legendary fragments, okay? As well as speed ups, gems, you name it. Now, the requirements are all laced here. Everything from 15 Alliance members obtaining rank D, the lowest rank, or more, all the way up to 35 Alliance members clearing rank S or higher. So once you have an active Alliance who are strong enough, and you've got 35 members who are clearing S, you'll have Elder Richer open up to you, and then obviously have more rewards from there. But the concept to the zombie bosses is still the exact same. Here's the way that we do it in GROP, and it's probably the way that works the best for us, okay? Basically what you do is you set a point on the map where everybody is going to collect first, and that's where you send your march. Then when your zombie boss is summoned, you have one person who's going to tank all the damage, attack first, and once that player has started to deal damage and they've started to take that first hit, that's when everybody else swarms and attacks, okay? The reason is you want that tankiest target, you want that tankiest march absorbing all the damage first, and then everybody else being able to pile on from there. And you'll follow the same premise through the first all the way through the 5th. Now, if you're part of a strong alliance already, you may see them restrict how many troops you take for the first one, because Tracer Terry goes down pretty easily in strong alliances. But leave that up to your alliance leadership. They'll direct you from there. Okay? But the concept is very simple. You summon the zombie, you have one person who's really tanky attack first, and then immediately everybody else who's in the area swarm on the zombie and attack. And even if your march gets sent home, which is fine, as long as you've dealt damage once you kill the zombie, you'll earn rewards for that. Okay? But that's it, guys. We're going to run real quick over it before I let you go here, but this is the end of the video. When it comes to one of the best, in my opinion, best events for the cost of stamina, the Back Alley Doctor is very simple. You summon your zombies, you use a vaccine in order for your alliance to be able to target it, and then join as many rallies as you can that are targeting other prowlers, not you. You'll earn the max, once you complete all 40 levels, you'll earn the max rewards for that. If you only complete, let's say, 38 levels, well, here's the rewards you'll get for that. If you only complete, say, 28 rewards or levels, here's the rewards for that. Obviously, down, you'll be able to pick the rest from there. But that's it. So you summon your zombie, you use a vaccine, and then join as many as you can. You'll have a random drop to earn vaccines back, so that you have to join as many rallies as possible. And yes, it does cost stamina, but you'll earn rewards for every rally that you join that isn't targeting yours. So it's a great way, especially if you're a free-to-play player, it's a great way to use your stamina that you've been saving to earn a ton of rewards, and upwards, once you get to Class F, like we've talked about, upwards of 12 legendary hero fragments, okay? But that's it, guys. That's it for the video. Thanks very much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. We're really getting close to, our current goal of 500 subs. All I can ask is that if you do like what you see, go ahead and go ahead and comment down below. Tell me what you think about Back Alley Doctor. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, fill out the bell so that when I do drop videos, you get notifications on it. And if you want to reach out to me, reach out to me. I'm in region 474 in the Alliance GROP. You can find one of my accounts that's in there and reach out to me. I'm pretty active on both. If you want to play with us, we definitely have spots open for active, strong enough players. Because that's kind of what the game is about, right? Growing strong together, having fun doing it, having fun banging troops in the process. Regardless of whether you win or lose, it's literally how you play the game. And I know that sounds cliche, but as a parent of kids now who are getting into gaming, it's something it's said very often in our house. They play a lot of Fortnite, and I don't know about you, but you can't win a battle, you can't win a victory royale every day, or not every day, but every game. And so when they lose, you can see how hard it is. But it's the same here, guys. Enjoy the game, play it for what it is, play hard, but don't get too offended. Enjoy yourself, love, peace, chicken grease, and for everybody else, stay lifted.